Yo.
The Zudes are back in town?
The Zudes are back in town. The Zudes are back in town. Dun, 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 dun. Guess who just got back today?
Dude.
Them old fools. They should have stayed away.
Yeah. So what happened is that CERN turned back on the Large Hadron Collider.
Oh, yep.
And then, so what happened was before that, the ZUDECAST was no more. After we got drone striked about 3 months ago.
In fact, we all died.
Everything fell apart. But the universes got merged back together once CERN turned the Large Hadron Collider back on. So now the ZUDECAST is back, unfortunately for you.
You see, we were trapped in the Fly of Despair from SpongeBob, you know, when the fucking Flying Dutchman throws him down the Fly of Despair. We were stuck in there for the past few months. It's been a rough, kind of thing for us. But now we're back. We took a vacation before coming back and fucking ready to talk that shit. Ready to go full payaso of this clown world, bro. I mean it, bro.
Turns out CERN is the good guys, after all.
Hey, you know what, man? Hey, because there's CERNs going on. There's also, the James Webb Telescope going on?
This whole year is multiverse. Plus, we were just playing multiverses.
We're playing multiverses? Bro,
let's go.
They're gonna, because you know what they're gonna see with the James Webb Telescope, bro? It's only a matter of time. They're gonna see Planet Zudaria, bro. It's gonna fucking blow everyone's minds, bro. They aren't ready. It's the year. They thought they could keep the Zudes down, but they can't, and they never will.
They're not ready for a single universal religion.
Zudism.
Yeah.
Judeo-Christian. Judaism. I'm a Zudist, okay? Alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
So for any of you that are joining us for the first time.
I know, we might have some newcomers. There might be some newcomers. Might be some new crowds.
It's a new fiscal quarter. We're out here trying to get this bread. So it's your boy, Crispy Grooves, Chris Paisley. I'm here. I'm back again after a long summer of doing a lot of festies and getting turfed out in the fucking forest and being a fucking, what's the word? A wook.
Oh, there you go.
Being an absolute wook for the past couple months. But now we got some downtime and it's time for the ZUDECAST. Of course, we got.
Oh, what's the main thing you do though? What's the main thing that you're all about? What's like your build? You know, like your RPG build. What's like your main thing you do though? That you
like a bard.
Yeah.
Like a bard. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. You know, I play guitar. I do some fiddly willies and some tappity whippities and some bendy wendies and some some of them type of things.
I like some bendy wendies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Alright.
Giving out Wendy's, Wendy. And then, of course, we got our boy.
It's your boy, Adrian Grody. I make music and I make art. Specifically, I'm making a comic book called The Cosmic Lore Comics. Go check that out if you don't follow me. Psychedelic space fantasy in the vein of, other cartoons and shit. Adult Swim. Very Adult Swim.
But,
sick.
Yeah. Way too sick.
Yeah, that's me.
And then that's your boy Robert Ware. You can find me at Robert Ware Music on the gram. I make some electronic dance music here and there occasionally, and I also teach as well. So if you want to learn how to make some wubs and some wobs and some yoinks maybe, some poop saws, head on over to my Instagram. And click that linky poop. And we'll make some poop sauce.
Yo, speaking of poop sauce and wubs and wobs, did you guys listen to that song? What was it? Wobblecore or something? Or Wigglecore?
No, I did not listen to
Wigglecore, bro. Yeah. Bro, that was the most bizarro shit I've heard in my life, bro. It's just like, it's like a Super Mario 64 song on like meth, bro. It's just like it's called Wigglecore, bro.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I highly suggest it, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Because I've been listening to a lot of
the Wiggles.
Well, no, not. I mean, dude, honestly though, it's like I saw Wigglecore and I was all like, oh, is this like some kind of like. Like Wiggles, like sampling the Wiggles.
Wasn't there a recent concert too where was it like Kid Leroy? Kid Leroy, and he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, fucking Wiggles," and they played fruit salad.
Bro, fuck.
The crowd was hyped though.
Yummy, bro. Fuck yeah.
That's
wild,
dude.
That's wild. Yeah.
So we racked our brains trying to figure out what the fuck to talk about after being here and there for so long. But I think we got a good stack of things to talk about today.
We decided that we needed to bring the classic format back, where we talk shit about fucked up things going on in the world and look like terrible people because of it. But we're not the bad guys here, guys. We're reacting, okay? We're just doing what everybody else on the internet does, reacting and talking shit.
We're just calling them as we see it.
I just calls it like I see it, So yeah, man. What you guys want to just fucking jump into it then, or just like run into the topic?
We should jump into some shit. We got some
delights.
We got some very lactose intolerant type of news going on.
Lactose intolerant news.
I woke up this morning, got some gabagool. No, I woke up this morning, and to the very unfortunate news. And I guess let's just pull it up.
I'm happy about this, by the way, because I'm tired of the intolerance.
Yeah. Well,
it's complicated because I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm tired of the hate that this kind of product brings to our nation. I'm sick of it. They need to stop the fucking cap because I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not putting up with a single more fucking. Normally, I don't care about cultural appropriation, but this one takes it too far. Too far. This one gets under my skin.
So yeah, as you can see, and in this totally real and not fake headline from People Magazine, Klondike's. First of all,
what the fuck? See?
We'll circle back to that part. Klondike's Choco Taco canceled by woke mob after almost 40 years. A representative for the brand confirmed to People that due to recent allegations of cultural appropriation, the Taco is no more, dude.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
I just want to ask you guys this. Okay, so I think that these guys are both pro Choco Taco. I'm taking a very anti Choco Taco stance right here because, first of all,
controversial. You're going against the grain here.
Yeah, no, I am not.
Is it just because you're of Native American heritage and you can't eat ice cream? Like the rest of us, like give me that shit, buddy.
Like y'all, English descendant, fucking pasture farmer, fucking ancestors, fucking sucking on cow titties on the fucking fields.
Yeah.
No.
If you eat, we're colonizing. This is not Poland, dude.
This. More like decolonizing. Yeah. Ain't shit left in there after.
Yeah. Hey, colon broom.
No, look, okay. My grandma's from Mexico, okay?
No,
you guys want to... Do y'all want to fucking... I've never heard of... There's nothing Mexican... is authentically Mexican about the Choco Taco. And it is appropriation. And I hate it. Because I can't even eat it. And it's not even real Mexican.
I think that's
player hater.
I think that's you're just a little bit more being a player hater than
You know, that may or may not be the case, but either way, the amount of rage that is built in my heart over the Choco Taco this day is unfounded.
Well, do you feel the same way about a Choco Taco that you do about a drumstick?
It's complicated, you see, because a drumstick, I'm a drummer, so I have a lot more fond, I have a lot more fondness to it. But then it's like, hey, you want Choco Taco? I'm all like, what the fuck? Like you're putting ice cream in a taco?
See,
here?
you got it all wrong.
That's not what my people do.
The drumsticks aren't appropriating drummer culture; they're appropriating chicken culture.
Right? No. Drumsticks are appropriating my European heritage of being like a big oafish king or like a baron with a giant turkey leg.
Yeah.
Get over more fucking castle.
Your Beowulf. Fucking yarn.
Exactly.
You gotta appreciate that this was written by a white woman too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny Talia.
Yeah.
I know. I was gonna say, look at all the fucking authors of these most of these articles, and it's always.
I mean, she does have the most artifacted JPEG of a profile picture, but she looks white enough.
You know what, Talia? She might be Hispanic.
So
maybe we could have looked that up first. But you know what? Because I get called white all the time, and I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm fucking whiter than Bobby right now a little bit. We're kind of neck and neck here.
Yeah, we got whoopedified.
Yeah. Y'all were.
I got whoopedified out in the sun. I'm looking good, dude. I'm looking bronze.
I know, bro. You're not just like a fucking deadly ghost, you know? It's not an apparition, chicken apparition.
But what I was gonna say in defense of the Choco Taco, which is just an absolute, in my opinion, is a national tragedy. On par with January 6th.
Okay. Did we have the thing about the theme too in here?
About the theme?
The ice cream theme?
Oh, no.
I don't know about the dark. Well,
we'll segue into that.
Yeah.
Let's
big news in the lactose world.
So full disclosure, I think that this article is fake actually, and
I think
it's made up because I tried to look it up and there was a different People article that is totally not the same. But I was like, this one suits our narrative better, so we're gonna use it anyways. Fuck you.
The Zudes admit to a bias. And the only thing we're biased of is who needs to get clowned on the hardest and what will make the funniest jokes for us
100%
to just smirk at. So
what do we got here?
And so okay, I understand, Eli, you may think that the Choco Taco is a little bit of cultural appropriation, maybe a little bit insensitive. I'm going to defend the Choco Taco real quick, because when you eat, someone on Twitter made a very good point, was that when you eat a drumstick or something similar, you know, you only get the chocolate and the nuts and all that shit on like the first couple bites. And then the rest of it is just a drizzly fucking cum load of of waffle cone, of a blue waffle cone, and you know, just sad like you're like
you gotta slurp it on out.
You gotta slurp it on out.
Do some analingas, bro, some conolingus, and
bite
conolingus,
and you're just like,
you feel me? Conolingus.
Conolingus.
Alright, I said it 3 times.
You gotta, yeah. I know. Say conolingus 3 times in front of a mirror.
Fuck.
I will also say that Trump Hotel has the best Choco Tacos in the whole country.
Look, bro, as long as they don't fucking cancel the Klondike bars, bro.
Right.
Because you know how they ask you, bro, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I legally cannot disclose what I've done past Klondike bars.
Right.
So, as long as they don't take away the... But I will say... I will say you're making a good... Attack of the Klondike bars. Klondikes. Clone. I didn't say it. I just mispronounced Klondike. Look.
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, I'll say it's an efficient design. I will say that.
Yeah.
You get a good amount of like
good spread.
A good spread going on there.
Spread taco.
You know, I'm not going to lie to you. I worked at an ice cream shop too, and when you make waffle cones, I mean, you're just making a waffle and then you fucking roll it to whatever shape you want, you know, and you just fucking kind of need to let it get kind of crunchy again. So, to be fair, you know, it's whatever. I mean, when I get like breakfast waffles, bro, you ever make like a fucking bus and like put all like eggs and bacon?
Aren't all waffles breakfast waffles?
Well, no, but I mean, I meant like a breakfast waffle taco, like a real like, you know, feel me? Like you get like the bacon and like eggs and like put that shit on there. And yeah, fucking, that's busting. That's fire.
I think the question that needs to be asked though is who is being culturally appropriated more, the Latinos,
Latinx,
or the Black Queens?
Wait, hold on.
It is a Choco Taco after all.
True. Shout out to the Blackskins.
The real victims here.
Yeah.
Alright, fucking. Well, dude, fucking. We just want to say though, we were doing some research, man. This isn't the first kind of instance of this shit. Ice cream's racist, and we're gonna tell you why, okay?
Because it's white?
Yeah. Well, first of all, because it's white, yes. Second of all, because you British motherfuckers just had to go sucking on fucking whatever titties you can find. Incel ass motherfuckers. just a drink, baby. Just a drink.
Yeah. Dude, Choco Taco is something that like Jim Gaffigan would write a joke about. But then the Zudes saw it and they're like, oh, Jim Gaffigan? I thought you said thick black skin. But anyways, if y'all think Choco Tacos are bad, we ain't even started yet.
Look, we're gonna run the gauntlet right now.
We're gonna run the motherfucking gauntlet, so let's go.
Now here's I want to ask the audience, as we go along here, who's the bigger... You know, what's the bigger culprit here? What's the bigger threat here? I mean, the bigger problematic issue here. Is it ice cream, racism, or capitalism, bro? Let's go. Hit that slide.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
So the Choco Taco, pretty bad. But let's see what else this is what else Google Images had to offer.
Yeah, we just Googled, by the way, we just Googled racist ice cream.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, bro, we found way more shit than we thought. Okay.
A gold mine.
It was a gold mine. Okay.
I was shocked. Google's Pandora's box, man. Literally anything and everything.
It's horrifying.
We should have ducked.
We should have ducked out. Fuck, dude. All right. Let's see.
Anyways,
I wonder if there's any racist duck ice cream.
Oh,
probably.
Or it's just inherently offensive to only ducks.
It's like Mama Mallard or something like that.
All right. Without further ado,
let's see.
That Mallard.
So we can start off with. Yes.
We didn't get to cover this.
We missed it.
Oh, dude, we missed it because we missed the June episode. And, dude, yeah. They were going to put this shit out at Walmart. They were going to put this shit out. Fucking. So, how do you guys feel about this?
This is real life. So, I don't know why this needs to exist.
I mean, it's a national holiday.
I'm going to
trying to be festive.
I'm going to say I give Walmart, this is great value, so this is Walmart. So this is pretty low tier, unfortunately. Ben and Jerry's was like,
And they go for it, man. They go for it. And yeah, not even Ben and Jerry's.
Because Ben Jerry's has had like resist flavored ice cream and like whatever. But yeah, the fact that it's great value. Listen, I'll give them credit where credit's due, and that they didn't make it watermelon flavor.
Oh my God.
I'll say like they did better than I could have anticipated. So
What was the store that actually served watermelon and chicken on Juneteenth?
oh my God, I remember that.
Yeah,
That was
legitimately
terrible.
happened.
It's great.
That was so bad, bro. I just want to say, bro, the comment section when this was like out, it was so ham because like it was like, I swear to God, it was like a hot like 50. It was so 50-50. It was like, this is fucked up, and the other's like, sounds kind of fucking buzzing though. Like a lot of people,
That's the
a
thing.
lot of people. I was like,
I wouldn't be mad.
They managed to fit Africa and culture into the description.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
do they have Africa?
And so it was red velvet flavor.
I fuck with red velvet though.
Oh, red velvet.
Red velvet and cheesecake? I mean,
Wasn't that invented by white people?
what?
You would fuck with red velvet, wouldn't you?
I'm not sure what
I
you're
don't
doing.
even know what that means.
What?
Look, hey,
Was
how
red velvet invented by black people?
I think it was invented by white people.
I'm pretty
personally.
sure it was invented by white people.
Like,
So like, but like,
Whitey.
hey,
Look,
not
let me
one
ask
of the
you-
books.
let me-
Another one of the books.
let me ask
You're
you-
welcome.
Let me ask you guys too, though. How the fuck can a culture be represented through ice cream when like ice cream wasn't made in that culture too? Though isn't that
That's
kind of
true.
an interesting?
Oh,
thought,
isn't this
you know?
cultural appropriation?
I mean, it kind of is. I mean, it
It's the
definitely
same
no,
thing,
it
yeah.
definitely is. I mean, this kind of actually is like actual appropriation,
Right, yeah.
Because like you're taking it, you're saying it represents something. It has nothing to do with like an original culture. I mean, I don't think like. I mean, I'm not really sure the history of red velvet or cheesecake, or I mean, I'm pretty sure ice cream.
I mean, you can't have an ice cream based on a culture that like historically didn't even have ice.
Or milk.
Yeah.
Milk or ice. Yeah, no, for real. So I mean this
Ice is
so
pretty
to
new.
double back to the Choco Taco,
Yeah.
design wise, I'll give it the design. I'll give it the flavor. It's a pretty bussin' candy or fucking ice cream candy. Ice cream, it's all the same fucking shit. Cake.
Sugars.
You know, sugars.
It's all the same.
But yeah, I mean, once again, I think this gives me a point for my argument that it is appropriation, because if they didn't have ice cream in these other fucking places, how the fuck is it representing the culture? You know?
True.
Exactly.
You know.
So you're saying, what you're really saying is they should have made it watermelon and chicken flavored.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not. That is not what I said. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That is not what I said.
it was the implication.
Sure. So what you're saying is,
Your words, not mine. Okay, let's
so
move
that was a
on.
recent one. That was a really recent one.
Yeah, that was
actually. That
June.
was like that. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that one. I'm glad we got to talk about that.
It was probably good.
What do we got?
They never put it to market.
No.
No.
Oh, they actually
Yeah,
said they
called
stopped it. They were like,
they
no,
called it
this
off.
is
I mean,
not
they probably put it in just a different bucket and then sold it. You feel me?
Right.
Because they're not gonna get rid of all that ice
Yeah,
cream.
it's still
Get
good.
it, fucking flush it.
Well,
down the drain.
no. See, if you have a single misprint on any of your products, you just have to fucking throw it away. Like,
Ooh.
they can't just like take it back out of the thing and put it into a vat. So they wasted a shit ton of fake black ice cream.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a misprint.
Yep.
Damn. All right, let's see what else is the next one here. I think that's. Hold on. By the way, what? I think does that check all three boxes? Ice cream, racism, and I think ice cream still innocent.
It's a perfect Venn diagram.
I think it is. That's like the perfect fucking storm here. Perfect. All right, cool.
Here's why Venn diagrams are also racist.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get
We'll get
there.
there.
No.
All right. I love how you did
All
the
right.
same thing with the black background. Just like zoomed in on it. right,
Okay.
I see.
And then we got
Oh,
the classic.
whoa, buddy, whoa.
This is not only racist; it's also
Delicious.
homophobic.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
fine. Go on.
I don't think that needs to be explained.
In the handy take home is what it says too down there. In
Dude.
the handy.
I mean, at least the kid's cute.
Take
like,
it home
he's
with the
adorable,
kid.
you know? He's like fucking, he's wholesome, you know? He's just having a good time.
Yeah, it's definitely got
happy.
some in his hole somewhere.
Oh my god!
Alright.
What the fuck?
Hey.
Alright.
Hey, it's a
Okay.
fudge pie.
Come
on, bro.
Wholesome. I got you.
We're talking about fishing, because they fish. Yeah,
right.
That's what
Ice fishing,
that's what
totally.
that's what
What
you
we're
meant.
talking about.
That's what you meant.
Eskimos invented ice cream.
Hey man, he's an Inuit and he's into it. Let's go. Fudge pie. Now listen, but what I also have a problem with is it's not a pie.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not a pie. It's what does it have to
like
do
a
with?
fudgesicle.
What does it have to do with Eskimos either? It's just cold.
Okay.
It's cold.
It's a cream pie. A cream pie is also not really a pie.
A cream pie is also how Eskimos are born.
think that's how we all get here, buddy.
And a fudge pie is how they prevent Eskimos from being born.
Oh my fucking god, what are we doing?
All right.
We're back.
We're getting back in the swing of things.
of
You know,
it. That's where-
listen, they might not all hit,
No.
but you know, we're trying. We're just trying to bring some joy.
Some of them
into
might,
the
you know,
world.
they might just slip. They might not hit. They just skid along the ice
Right,
like an
right,
Eskimo.
right, Some of them may go down the wrong pipe.
So, anyways, this is classic racism and
Yeah.
classic cultural appropriation. And let me ask you, is the ice cream doing anything wrong here? I think it is actually.
No, the ice cream is fine.
I think it is doing
Wait,
something wrong.
what?
Because what do Eskimos inherently like chocolate? Like
What
I think
flavor? What flavor you want to be? Blubber?
whale oil?
Yeah, whale oil flavor.
No, that's what, again though. How it doesn't represent the Eskimos in any means, except for the fact that maybe it's cold. That's racist,
Yeah, and I
bro.
mean, when it's square shaped, it's really hard to shove up your ass.
Right, I like how you almost didn't commit, but you're like, I have to finish. That's good.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's something.
Here we are.
That's a thing. That's a something.
Okay.
All right. So
is that enough?
yeah. So that one, that one is I think that's again.
I'm trying to read the text, man.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not. It's too,
It's just the ingredients.
Yeah.
Look, see, I think we're hidden here on the fucking racist history of ice cream.
Yeah.
That's 2 for 2 right there.
Yeah.
Dare I say 3 for 3? The Choco Taco's got to go. This is probably why it's got to go, bro. Shit like the Eskimo
Insane.
pie. We're not putting up with Eskimo pie anymore unless she's really fine. You feel me? Let's move on.
Yeah, this is sort of like Hot Ones, where it's just escalating your levels of spiciness. As we go, all right,
Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, this is gonna be bad.
Spice and cold at the same
Yeah,
time.
There we
right.
go.
True.
Eskimos are cold as fuck, bro. Not as cold as this, though.
That's cold as fuck.
well,
That's
technically,
bad.
These ones are cakes. It's not even ice cream.
Look, this is what.
but
I just want to
close
say,
enough.
Europeans, y'all think we're racist over here in America? Europeans are fucked, bro.
They don't even understand how racist they are.
They don't even get why this is a problem,
Yeah.
bro. He was like on the article too. He was like, "This what? What? What did I do?"
This is a
He's
problem.
like, "What did I do? Huh? I just made it. Fuck this fool, bro.
So,
it's
yeah.
so bad."
German baker feels the heat over his colonial racist cakes.
Now I'm wondering.
I
Was
think this poor guy missed like the entire
I
history lesson of his country.
yeah,
think he
essentially.
well,
But
dude,
in traditional German fashion, very racist, but very clever. And I bet you he was cranking these things out in a very industrious way.
oh my god.
In a way that only Germans can do. So I'll give him that.
Bro.
German engineer.
To me, it's the little tiny hat on like the because. By the way, we read this article.
Yeah.
This is not a good one. So obviously, we all recognize. But the one with the little round glasses and the little hat, I'm like, that one's ice cold to me too. I'm just like, bro, that's like you got to dig back for that one. You got to dig real far back. Because history lesson, by the way, Germany actually had colonies in China. That's why there's a lot of like German style beer. Like what's it called? What's the one beer? The hella good Chinese beer. I forget what it is. Like Tsingtao is like a German style, even though it's a Chinese company because they were in those colonies over there. And
History
shit.
of
German colonies in China?
There was, yeah, there
Who's
was.
that?
Interesting.
Dizzy, yeah, that's like
Dizzy.
19, like pre-World War, because they, World War II happened. They're like, we gotta get out of here. We're gonna take other.
This is the pre-Wolfenstein era.
Yeah, but so it's just like, how can you not know about that? And how that makes it so much worse, Like that makes it so much more worse because the Germans were just like that's like the what makes the red man red of baking.
Asking that question is if you don't already know the answer.
Oh, I know the answer, but I ain't telling no one.
We all
Okay, all right.
I think they're cute.
I think my grandma would probably like it.
I think okay. All right. All right. Do you think they're good though? Like, do you think they're delicious? Like,
Probably.
they're probably pretty good. Probably tastes
Cute
good.
little huts.
Yeah.
Made from the special German butter.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on here.
So sad.
Moving over from Germany here, going eastward to Russia. Russia has the poor
yes.
Jew ice cream. Now, if this was from the German place, it would be like way too far. But
Well,
I mean,
I would say these Russians got to make up their minds with the anti-Semitism. Is it they're poor or the rich?
Yeah, you gotta figure out why you hate him exactly.
Isn't that the thing where it's just like You know, it's like the same thing with Mexicans. It's like they're so lazy, but they're stealing all the jobs.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah, no, exactly, man.
Okay.
That's the
The
problem.
Jews, they're so poor, but they're also running the banks.
And that's the problem with racism. You know, it's like, come on, you can't
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Exactly.
Make this make sense, Putin.
Self-consistency, come on.
Right.
Yeah.
If only their logic was as consistent as this ice cream, right?
Oh,
It
I
looks
know.
good.
Look, it looks
It
so
does
good.
look delicious.
Look, it's all like folded up. You can tell they like put it in there with hella care. They're like, yes.
I'd like that bubble.
Yeah. I would stick my dick.
Some conolingus. Some more conolingus.
Yeah,
A cone of retention.
A cone of retention. Now, would you put it in your ass like the other way though? You feel me? Like you take it all the way out and then you go like that and then like kind of like squat down on it. Would you do that?
Me personally,
Do you think it would work? How about that?
I think I'd keep them
It
on
does-
hand for certain
It
situations.
doesn't have.
I think it would work.
It doesn't have the stick. You feel me? Like the fudge, the Eskimo fudge pie does. So you won't have as much control over it. But I think it would be softer going
Well, I think it would allow you to utter the phrase "I let a poor Jew cream in my ass." So I think that's about all you get out of that experience.
in. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just a poor Jew. Nobody claims me.
All right. So, anyways,
Tartar stand too, man.
Tatarstan?
Tatarstan.
And where the fuck is that?
Tartar stand.
Tatarstan? I'm saying that's probably a pretty poor country in itself. So it's like, who are they to really
let
talk?
me double
you know
check
what I
on
mean?
that. I mean, because that text definitely looks Russian, but let me
Is
see.
Tarzanistan too racist?
That doesn't
thing
look
to say?
Russian. Oh wait,
It was Russian, right? No.
well, but no, like you can see like the text down at the bottom is looks Russian, looks Cyrillic, of some
Yeah.
sort. But then on the top it looks
Oh, it does look kind of like
kind of
I don't
Don't know. Not an expert on that.
Yeah, I know.
Jew experts, call in.
Call in.
no!
Tell us how fucked we are.
Turn that fucking shit off, Bobby.
Is Christoph messaging?
disrespectful.
Let's see what he's got to say. Okay, I'll
This
take- I'll
one's
see what
this
he's got
one's
to say.
that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's really bad.
I wish I knew what it said.
I know, right?
Give it, you know, if anyone reads Hebrew or Cyrillic, just let us know what that says.
I think that's loosely what it translates to.
Yeah.
So, anyways, in conclusion, wait, is that the last one?
I think there's.
Let's see if there's one more.
Forget.
Uno más?
Good. Nope. We spoiled it. Damn it! I forgot. See, but no, I was gonna put one more. There was another French guy with another racist ice cream.
It was the
kept going.
same thing.
It
It was
kept
the
going.
same thing. The problem was the reason why I didn't want to include it. It was the same design. He was just biting off the other guy.
Right,
I'm
the
not
German
gonna
fool?
Yeah, it was like the same thing except
Yeah.
it was ice cream. And I was like, no.
See, that's just proof that the Germans know what the fuck they're doing, bro.
Oh my god, they're daring innovators, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Absolutely.
All I'm saying is the French, man, those stinky motherfuckers. Oh
Hey,
my god.
Hey, you don't just set out to take over the world by being fucking useless.
I mean, they did think out of the box.
They were, you know, they.
All right,
Well, then I did see another one that was another Russian ice cream that was called Little Obama.
oh, the little Obama. That one was pretty cool, actually. That,
kinda
wasn't
cute.
that bad. It was kind of cool.
No, that just reminds me of a nuclear warhead.
Kinda.
so-
Yeah, no, exactly. That's more the
So,
Obama had.
What were you saying about the ice cream song though?
Oh my god, yeah, you know, so the ice cream song,
Yeah,
was
Was it Turkey in the Straw or
There's
something?
a turkey in the straw. Yeah,
I thought
that's
there was
basically the ice cream song is also racist too. And my thing is, I'm actually, you know, I joke around and I say that's racist because everybody does that these days. But that shit is fun. One of the original versions, those old songs, by the way, old public domain songs, there's like 60 different versions of them based on wherever you lived, and that's, you know, that's kind of like the charm of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's also some very dark angles of them because, yeah, one of the original versions of
like a Civil War kind of era.
it's a Civil War era song, and
so there's probably like
bad.
there's like a North version, and then there's
It's-
like probably a South version.
it's bad.
But hey,
let me just say that.
Is it anything different than what the Zudes do to songs?
Look.
It's pretty bad.
All I'm gonna say is Johnny Rebel would enjoy this song. Johnny Rebel probably heard this song in his youth, and he was all like, "That's a banger."
Yeah.
For those who don't know Johnny Rebel, look it up.
Yeah. Or don't.
Or don't. I don't.
Yeah, if you with headphones on.
Not in public.
Definitely with headphones on.
Yeah. He's like, this like Civil War battle song is pretty good if you spice up the lyrics a bit. We're a fan of spicing up the lyrics. Okay, so yeah, racist ice cream.
Yeah. I think we're making a similar transition into a vaguely condiment-related, food-adjacent topic. Maybe, possibly, depending on how you change the words.
Or is it in classic ZUDECAST fashion, just another hodgepodge of random fucking psycho shit going on?
Oh yeah, of course.
I think that's what it really comes down to. But you could say that this next one's a bit of a body slam of an article. You could say it's a. I got nothing. I was trying to think of some stuff.
We'll just try to McMahon handle the topic as delicately as we can.
Alright, so we got the absolute fucking legend, the absolute GOAT. Vincent McMahon, retirement from WWE reportedly quickened by a sexual misconduct investigation.
Busted.
Yeah, this is like hot off the presses here.
That's his face when he realizes that there's sluts incoming.
So, we got here from Sports Illustrated, aka Thick Mamacitas Monthly.
Oh my god.
So they say Vince McMahon's retirement from the WWE last Friday was reportedly quickened due to federal investigations and reports that the 76-year-old has paid millions of dollars to cover up claims of sexual misconduct and infidelity. According to the Wall Street Journal, according to the Taliban.
Right.
The Securities and Exchange Commission and federal prosecutors have launched inquiries into payments that McMahon supposedly made to settle allegations of sexual misconduct per the WSJ. WWE disclosed the inquiries in a recent securities filing that also said the company was still conducting an ongoing internal investigation which uncovered agreements by McMahon to make payments totaling $14.6 million from 2006 to 2022.
Money, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot of hush puppy money.
All right, I just want to say, this definitely proves that Vince McMahon is the Harvey Weinstein of wrestling, bro. Like, big time.
Dude, oh god.
Yeah.
Off topic. Well, sort of off topic, but like, speaking about Harvey Weinstein, do you know what happened with, you know what the deal with Harvey Weinstein with his pee-pee was?
What?
So he had I just heard this the other day on Rogan. He was talking about how Harvey Weinstein, his pee-pee had a form of gangrene.
Oh, fuck.
So his dick was literally like rotting.
That's so bad,
and he
bro.
like couldn't get it up, and so you'd have his like female assistants go and buy him these like shots of, I forget what it's called, but you inject it right into your cocculus rift. And fucking
Oh, man.
it just gives you, it's like the Bane.
Oh yeah, it's like the Venom, bro. Off the Venom, bro.
So like that's what Harvey Weinstein would
Did
use.
his cock essentially develop a mind of its own afterwards, a la Venom, and then that's the whole reason that he did the diddling?
I'm sure that's probably how he would recount the tale, but
that's fucking.
I think it was
that's
all
fucking foul.
Yeah,
bro.
it was bad.
Like
It's
that's
bad.
so fucking disgusting, bro.
Got
Like
the
that fool's like
vegetables.
fucking. Oh man, that fool's fucked, bro.
Yeah, no,
Fuck
yeah.
that fool.
Got the
Okay.
cock rot.
I kind of feel bad for even putting fucking McMahon in that category now.
Well, this
No,
is the
this
thing.
fool's bad.
This is apparently, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But new investigations by the SEC and federal prosecutors into hush money payments made by WWE's Vince McMahon to settle allegations of sexual misconduct, hastening his retirement as chief executive, according to people familiar with the matter. Okay, who's familiar with the matter?
I know. I hate when they do
Donald
that shit.
Trump is familiar with the matter. They're boys.
You gotta wonder what the
Imagine-
deal is.
Imagine hanging out with Donald Trump and Vince McMahon, though.
Bro, that would be insane, bro.
Just go to a Morton steakhouse.
I just want to say, who's surprised though? Because
No.
like, come on, the night like WWE fools are all hopped up on drugs,
Yeah.
all fucking smacking the shit out of each other, all getting fucked up after. You know, like you know, no doubt. This is the late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, fucking,
It's not even surprising at this point.
No, I was like, nah, bro. And it's like, this is he literally is like the fucking face of the fucking brand and shit, too,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Yeah.
like, these fools are notoriously insane. Like,
Yeah, you
So-
know he didn't want to step down from this because he loves being Vince McMahon.
oh, he loves being Vince McMahon. But, I
so
mean,
we got what you saying?
no, I was just saying, I mean, that's a lot of money to be fucking, you go missing, you know? That's part, I'm sure that's part of what's fucking making them, you know, like, get investigated and making this come out to light. It's because they're like, hey, where's all this fucking money, bro? You can't be laundering money.
Exactly.
You know, that's from the company to be paying off your fucking bullshit. And it's like, he is fucked. Yeah, it's hella fucked up. So
Now he's just Vince McMahon too.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon too, bro. Rest in piss.
Rest in piss.
Sorry, bud.
What was the other pun?
Sorry, bud.
Fuck.
Shooting his Vince McMahon
Yeah,
all over these
yeah,
bitches.
Vince McMahon.
Oh my
is
god. What the fuck?
WW. I forget. Fuck, I had another one, I lost it. It's okay, we're getting back into the swing of things.
Vince McMolesty pants.
Oh my god.
No, it's something WWE.
I know, I'm like,
fuck.
I had woman were.
Oh,
I'm not gonna. I fucking fill in the blank. I don't need to fucking finish that for it to be horrible.
Yeah.
Working woman's environment.
There you go. Working woman's environment.
Yeah,
That's what the new brand's gonna be. They're gonna be woke now. What if wrestling went
my
woke?
God.
What if wrestling went woke? You guys think it could? It very much so could. I think it could.
Holy shit.
But it's kind of tough when it's just
Well,
like
no,
we're smacking the shit out of each other. Like
Because Triple H is filling in as creative director or whatever for Vince.
see,
McMahon.
I know, literally just don't know his face. You feel me? Like I know he's
Looks
like a
like
legend.
haggard fucking wrestler.
Yeah, I
and they're
know.
just asking for consent before every single stunt, like the whole show.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is this okay? Is this gonna hurt?
In mid-June, the Wall Street Journal first reported that the WWE board was investigating a secret $3 million settlement made by McMahon to a former paralegal with whom he had allegedly had an affair with in 2019.
So
2
this
days
is
later,
recent.
yeah. 2 days later, he stepped down as CEO, with his daughter and former WWE Chief Business Officer Stephanie McMahon stepping into the
Well,
role.
they keeping it in the family. Nepotism.
Of course.
Let's do this.
The Wall Street Journal then published a follow-up report on July 8th, uncovering that McMahon agreed to pay more than $12 million over the past 16 years to suppress allegations of sexual misconduct and infidelity made by 4 women. Payments were made to the 4 women who were formerly associated with the WWE, including former paralegal and former wrestler who alleged that McMahon had coerced her into performing oral sex. Jeez, that's great. I literally copy pasted this article without even reading it. So I was reading it for the first time. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's okay. McMahon's not my boy.
It makes sense.
Nah, he's not the boy. And like I said, bro, I mean, unfortunately, you know, I mean, he's some straight old guard shit for sure. Old celebrity, old fucking, you know, and it's just like, I'm not surprised, man. I mean, he's boys with Donald Trump. Like, so come on. Like, you know, they're pretty big. I mean, he's hilarious, but I mean, he's a pretty big piece of shit, you know.
Can't lie. McMahon officially retired on Friday as the internal investigation continued. He announced that Stephanie McMahon has been named WWE's new chairwoman. That's progressive. Now she will remain one of WWE's new co-CEOs alongside Nick.
Now that's not progressive at all.
Yeah.
We're gonna co-lead.
Yeah.
Co-captain.
Yeah. Paul Levesque, better known as the wrestler Triple H, will take over WWE's creative operations in addition to his usual responsibilities.
What has he got? 3 holes instead of 2?
He's a-
my dear.
He's a trans icon, bro.
Wow.
He
Wow.
got a pussy.
Yeah, Triple H is his chromosomes.
Fuck. Alright, so it's not funny. It's not funny. The bad thing's not funny, okay? It's just
Bad.
It's just
It's alleged. But the fact that it's like $14 million in hush money.
that's a lot of hush money.
What
It's
you
like-
gotta do is be like, you gotta be like Elon, or you gotta be like, you know, one of these other fucking bajillionaires and just fight them to death. Just fight them to death in the legal system.
Oh yeah.
Because even if they're right, they'll never win.
No.
So you don't just pay them off, because these lawyers are fucking lazy, dude. They're just like, oh, just settle. Or just like whatever, but it's like that settlement's gonna come back to bite you.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
if you want to come to me, come to me for advice on how to beat a Me Too case, alright?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I love that that's just the classic trademark of the 90s womanizer now. It's just getting Me Too'd fucking 20 years later.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, bro. The chickens come to roost.
Yeah. See, we're just here making sick jokes, but at least we're not sick fucks like this.
No,
you know?
No.
We despise this shit.
No, for real. It's not cool. But we're gonna watch some Vince McMahon clips though. This is part of why he's
This
a piece of
one's
shit
fire.
to watch.
Yeah,
let's
it's fire.
Let's listen.
One thing I don't
piece
have
of
a
shit.
problem with is you know the widespread use of the N-word.
Yeah.
That's personally something I've advocated for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not even a joke. Not even a
Alright.
joke.
Explain.
Explain?
Elaborate.
I don't think any one fucking group of people should be able to own a word and tell you that you can't fucking say it. So, hence why I've said nigga so many goddamn times on this show. What?
I mean, we did an episode about it. You
Can't
know,
stop.
there's what 3,000 words that begin with the letter N.
Yeah.
What is that? Anyways, we
Owning-
already
owning a
You
word.
know our piece on this.
What's owning a word? What's next? Owning people. Think about that. Anyways, Vince McMahon is the bad guy, not us. Remember,
You know,
we're good. We're good.
he's the one that said the N word, not me. Oh, fuck.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, let's watch the clip. Let's watch the clip.
Yeah. On the next episode, we do a 23andMe for Bobby, just to verify that you're okay to be doing this.
I'll just bring in a picture of my family. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll bring in a picture of my family.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'll do it. Alright.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
We need to watch just more like best of WWE clips though, because the shit's so fucking stupid.
That's actually hilarious.
That's pretty fire, though.
Dude, so what,
My
like,
question is, why was Vince McMahon just talking to that invisible person? Like,
oh,
who-
I
who the
know,
fuck-
right? Yeah, he's just fucking talking to himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so fuck this fool.
We got one more.
Oh, we got one.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I haven't
Can I
watched
turn this
this
back
one.
on?
Oh, it probably died.
Fuck.
It's okay.
Our backlight died. Yeah. Or we'll go red.
I'd like, and I want more. I'm a victim of what came out of your demon-infested womb.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna go to the nearest nudie bar and have a drink. Come on, sister, you're coming with me. Come on. Women. Now then, Chris Benoit. Who the hell do you think you are? Well, actually, things are going real well with the XFL, and I'm glad you asked.
Yo, I want to watch some wrestling. What the fuck?
I enjoy destroying lives. I can even make my ass do tricks. Watch this.
Don't cut the cheese.
You and God versus me, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and the product of my semen, my son.
Son's like, hey, yo.
Might have some support from this audience, but 95% of them are idiots. My testicles
Yo.
are the size of grapefruits. Whoa! Making love to a dead person, you know, a female dead person when you're a guy and you're in this thong type thing, and it's like, come on, that is like high comedy if there ever is. Let me tell you this. I am no pervert.
Oh my god, bro, this is so bad.
How did nobody see it? How would nobody see
That's
this?
so
Everybody
bad.
saw it coming,
That's
dude.
so bad, bro.
Everybody saw it coming. Oh, you could. Damn, you put on the red light, huh? Roxanne,
red
red.
Yeah, I had to switch the vibe up for that one, but it's pretty
Oh,
much
okay. It's an evil, the based evil mode.
yeah, based evil
Evil
mode. All right.
Well, so that decide what you will. I guess we'll see up in the days to come. We'll see.
I mean, look, I think the evidence is clear enough. You
Yeah.
know, evidence of character, fuck.
Mm.
Say that about us one day.
The ultimate heel.
Alright.
Okay, what we got next here?
Oh,
yeah, baby, yeah.
Did we even get an article or did we just get the picture?
Oh, shut up.
we did. I think we
I
did.
got an article.
Yeah, we did.
So we got our boy, the Pope. What's his name?
I fucking
Francis.
forget.
Yeah, Pope
I don't
Francis.
know.
Pope Francis, the fucking 32nd, whatever the fuck.
He's progressive.
Yeah, he's cool. As you can tell, pulling a Liz Warren right here, you know.
I know, he went fucking full send with that shit.
Nice headdress.
It is lovely.
Classy. Classy.
Beautiful.
Really classy. He's like, so no head.
So what's he up to? What's the Pope doing?
Well, so
what
he
the
went
Pope
to
doing?
the Great White North, to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what he said. Let's see, we got from AP, Massachusetts, Alberta. Pope Francis issued a historic apology Monday for the Catholic Church's cooperation with Canada's catastrophic policy of Indigenous residential schools, saying the forced assimilation of Native peoples into Christian society destroyed their cultures, severed families, and marginalized generations. He made them eat the ice cream.
Oh my god.
Made him eat the yellow snow. And Pope Francis said, I am deeply sorry Francis said to applause from school survivors and indigenous community members gathered at a formal residential school south of Edmonton, Alberta. He called the school policy a disastrous error. Oh, you think?
Yeah,
that was
fucking
incompatible with the gospel, and said further investigation and healing is needed. And he said, I humbly beg forgiveness for the evil committed by so many Christians against the indigenous peoples. Francis
Do
said.
Catholics believe in original sin?
Yes.
Okay, well then that about lines up.
They're the original sinners.
Yeah,
Nah,
I mean, pretty much, bro. I mean, this actually is a pretty huge deal. Like,
It
no
really
cap.
is,
Like,
yeah.
it really is. It's a pretty fat, like...
Wasn't there something about?
Of course, it will always
Canada,
feel inadequate, but you know, like
they had like the native like reservations or whatever, and there was the schools, and there was something about
the boarding school. That's what he's
but
talking
then
about.
there was
He's talking
something
about,
about
the fucking...
like there's like a bunch of people like buried and shit. I don't know if that part was actually
dude,
like
yes. This is
Yeah.
like a big deal, dude, because a lot of the fucking the fucking policy in Canada and in America was fucking, it was kill the Indian, save the man. That was their fucking their like a re-education camp fucking motto. And there was like
conversion therapy.
Yeah, it was conversion therapy. It was fucking boarding schools for fucking like that's where they put the kids. Like they fucking fuck the parents, and then they fucking would take the fucking kids from the parents and put them in the boarding schools and try to make them white, you know, as white as possible. And so I mean, this is a pretty huge fucking deal, you know. It's kind of fucking stupid he wore the headdress. I don't like that he wore the headdress. I really don't like that he wore the headdress. I mean, they gave it to him, sure. But I don't think they maybe should have.
Yeah.
Like, you can't...
it seems a little bit insensitive, but...
I mean, because there's the thing, too, with, like, the Black Hills and, like, the Lakota and shit, and the American government's tried to, like, pay them out over it for, like, kicking them out of the Black Hills, but they're still, like, no. Like, that's not our culture. We don't believe that we can just... Like, that's not your land to pay us for. It's not our land to sell. You don't get to fucking say sorry, like, you know, and you don't. I don't think you do. I mean, to be frank, like, I mean, they you know, so I don't know. I don't really feel, I mean, it's good. This is a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But I don't like that they let him, they gave him the headdress and shit too. Like, I don't know. Like,
I
you're
don't
not cool. Like, you're not the boy. Like,
I don't know whose decision that was.
yeah, and it was tribal leaders. They were meeting with him too, and that was, I mean, it's a big deal that they're meeting with him. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's all very, you know, obviously very civil and very, you know, this playing politics. You know, you're meeting the Pope, and the Pope's saying sorry, so it's a nice thing.
I don't know.
It's
Like, to me, apologies from somebody who didn't commit the transgression against you is meaningless. Like, if you were, you know, like, sexually abused and someone's like, I'm so sorry that happened to you, it's like, cool, I'm glad I have your sympathy, but what I'd really like is to hear it from the fucking person who did it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's impossible.
But it's
like Eli was
impossible.
saying, it's impossible to do. You can't
You're
just
long
fucking,
gone,
like, you know...
like, I don't
forgive
know,
the
like, I don't know,
crimes of generations.
How many fucking, like, chicken shit apologies are there? Yet look at fucking the reservations. Look at any given reservation these days. They're all fucked. They're in the middle of nowhere. There's no infrastructure. There's no jobs. There's no fucking economy. There's no fucking even like highway coming in there.
So,
most of them are in the middle of fucking nowhere. You
How
know?
is the Vatican helping stimulate the Native American economy? They're not. They're just
They're
saying,
not.
I'm sorry I put my dick in you a long time ago. I'm really sorry.
I mean, maybe, see, is there anything else in the article that says, like, are they doing anything like that? Because if he's not kicking the fuck down, fuck off.
Yeah,
Fuck off,
it's
Pope.
all just
Go fuck
fucking
yourself,
for show,
Pope. It's all just a fucking, you know, you take that
He just
fucking
wanted to
headdress
wear
off.
the hat.
He just wanted to wear the hat, bro. You already got a big hat. You already have your own fucking hat. Don't wear our hats.
Well,
fuck you.
That's interesting, but I wonder like what the Catholic angle is on this. They're like looking at wearing this pagan shit.
Probably.
Well, he's supposed to be the most progressive pope.
He's been pissing off all the
Everyone,
diehard
it seems
Catholics,
like,
yeah. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really, I mean...
I don't like him. I've never
I don't
liked
like.
him.
Go fuck yourself. You're still the fucking Pope, bro. You're still evil. I fucking hate you. Like, you don't get to be fucking like. You know what I mean? Like, how much shit does the Vatican hide, cover up? Fucking how much corruption do they still commit on a regular fucking basis? Just because you're a fucking nice guy and you're okay with gay people and you told the mafia to fuck off, doesn't make you like fucking. You know, I don't know. Yeah, it's very chicken shit to me still. Like,
they still hold some sense of power, and at least to themselves, in the fact that they hold this huge library of like ancient texts that nobody else can see. Like, they hold all sorts of technologies that nobody else fucking knows about or has access to. It's
you know,
just
did you know the Pope came out a while back? I think it was the same guy here, maybe the guy before him. But they straight up said, they're like, you know, it's possible. It just maybe it might be possible that God made other stuff besides us too. Are they people? I don't. It's possible. I don't know. And so, yes, he basically said aliens could exist.
The Bible explicitly has aliens in it.
Oh, wow.
And the only thing that makes humans special, and the only reason that there's this huge controversy over like good and evil, is because when God made humans, he asked all the angels to serve the humans, and Lucifer was like, nah, nigga, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
And then that's basically like the story of good and evil in a nutshell. There's nothing saying that God didn't create other things, just that we were his most prized and valued creation.
I mean,
that's why we're made in God's image.
I mean, just by definition, angels and demons are fucking aliens. Just
Exactly.
by definition.
Exactly.
It's like we said hella long ago. They're never gonna be like, oh yeah, angels are real, demons are real. They're gonna be like, oh, there's metaphysical entities, and some are benevolent and some are malevolent, and people are gonna be like, oh wow, you know, all the fucking soy jacks are gonna be like fucking soy jack fakes. Wow, science. They'll be like, science proved it, and it's just like, fuck you, you know, like I don't know, because the Vatican, it's just like the fucking, you know, like the deep fucking inner workings of like the U.S. government and shit. It's like they got shit that they know about. They fucking, you know, they're fucking pushing the fucking cards in ways that you know are shifted. This is like some sort of play, is what it feels like to me. You know, I mean, some sort of big like what's the long game here with you? You know, like,
I'm pretty sure it's just they're hoarding like all the like knowledge and archived technology, because it reminds me of like the original Wolfenstein game, or the original remake, I should say, first one that came out, where they go underground and or underwater, I should say, and then underground into these ancient caches from the Yichud, and they bring all this technology out of it. They have this giant ball or whatever that they throw at the fucking Nazi castle, and starts ripping shit to pieces.
The ancient Jewish mech suits.
Yeah, I'm sure there's all sorts of shit.
What are they hiding in there?
There's all sorts of shit they don't want people to fucking know about. Whether it's on like that fucking scale is probably not likely.
I mean, Da Vinci was making helicopters and tanks and shit, bro.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
you know, I mean, those fools were fucking on it. Like,
It's like we're way behind our tracking for what our technological advancement should have been.
What if,
given the history that we...
What if the technology that's hidden in the Vatican is the only thing that would stop these sick fucks? And it's like a magic chastity belt. The only one that could prevent these fuckers from coming out of the fucking walls and trying to molest people. What if that was what they were trying to hide from the world?
Well, you see, I think the Mormons are onto something, because they got magic underwear. So, that's the extent of my throughput on that.
What's the deal with Mormon magic underwear?
I'm not sure, man. But I was friends with some Mormons, and it's legitimately a thing. Magic Mormon underwear, the magic underwear, yeah.
Okay.
That's true. Well,
it's supposed to be like spiritual armor type shit.
Yeah. They just wear it like all the time, allegedly.
No, I mean...
God, that would be so hot. They're like long johns. They're like holy long johns.
It's essentially, yeah.
Long John Silvers.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if people like really practice that consistently, but it's certainly a thing that was like, you know, it existed. It's real. It's not made up by South Park.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a thing.
The good thing about South Park is whenever they make fun of religions, they're usually pretty like accurate about it.
The lore.
The longer I look at this, the more like fake it seems. I mean, it just doesn't seem like this should be happening, and I don't feel comfortable with this. Like, I would love to like go ask around a bunch of people, see how they feel too, because like this is pretty like off-putting to me, like very much so. Like,
to me is the jowl. How does he have a fully separated jowl? It's like it's just on a hinge, bro.
Yeah.
It's like nutcracker type beef.
Turkey neck.
Yeah, judging by his diet, it looks like he should be the one going off-putting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, I hate you.
I didn't make that up.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah.
Alright, next thing. That's right.
Oh yeah, so taking it to the world of comic books now. That's kind of our news, our Zudes with the news section here. That kind of wraps it up for that. This is also news too, but you know, it's more pop culture, a little more casual, a little more low pressure, a little less cancelable.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we can take it there.
We could.
Oh, that was the other pun. It was WWE Was Kings.
Oh, yeah, yes indeed.
That's right.
Yes.
I
mean, it works now that we're here.
Yeah,
it works now that we're here. Because we're gonna have. I just want to say there's a battle going on here.
Spiritual battle.
A spiritual battle, but also a battle of finances and Betty. In the comic book market, we have a new heavy hitter here, Eric July, young rep of 5'9". Some of you may know him as a racist, right-wing, conservative. Nah, he's more of like a weird, like, libertarian motherfucker, but like he does podcast, news, all kinds of shit, talks about movies, talks about shows.
It's got a sick band, too.
Yeah,
Good
he
band.
plays music,
Yeah,
plays music, does a bunch of different shit.
Backwards is kind of, on
You ever listen to it?
on
Not
that
really.
like
Not
Linkin
yet.
Park
It's pretty good.
kind of vibe almost.
Yeah, I know it's like rock. I know it's like what, like rock,
It's-
like metal, like
It's
what?
like a hardcore like metal band, like
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, but it's like there's like some like rap kind of influences, and
Right.
it's sort of like Linkin Park, but like a lot heavier. I would say.
More anti-state sentiment.
and it's very like the lyrics are very basic.
I'm pretty sure they
Right,
have a
he's-
song
no, and you-
specifically called Anti-State.
Yeah, so a lot of people do call him like a conservative and stuff. But this fool's very fuck the government, fuck the cops, fucking very independent kind of person.
Yeah.
However you want to feel about that, regardless, he started a comic book company because unlike a lot of people, he's not just gonna bitch. He actually started a comic book company to kind of counteract some of the stuff
Exactly.
that's going on with comic book culture right
Put his
now.
money where his mouth is. Dude.
Yeah, because
I appreciate
as a big fan of comic books, like somebody who used to fucking go in and buy fucking tons of shit every week, I spent all my fucking money on them. It's gone downhill a lot. There's not shit, like, I don't really go to the comic book store anymore because there's not new stuff coming out that's really good.
Right.
It's all, like, the writing's really fucking shitty, all hella political, which, whatever, not saying it can't be political, but it's just not good. You know what I mean? It's not good. It's on the nose. It's on the nose, and it's just not good. Nothing's happening. They're making the story around the statement, not having subtext in a story. There's even like a Stan Lee quote where he says, he's all like, oh yeah, you can have it in there as long as it's not hitting you in the nose. He says some old man shit like that. He's like, as long as they don't hit you in the nose.
Swatching you on the snars.
Yeah, some shit like that.
That's all right.
He said straight up, So it's cool to me that there are new independent comic book companies coming out because even Image Comics, they're one of the biggest, they're the third biggest comic book company now, so they're not even really indie anymore, I would say. But Image, I liked Image for a long time too, and they kind of just let whatever. They're turning into Netflix now. I feel like kind of just greenlighting whatever, and that includes a lot of there's some good shit, but there's a lot of just kind of whatever nonsense. But so yeah, Eric July is coming out with his own universe, Ripperverse. Not that big on the name.
On the name, yeah.
That's whatever.
Is it Ripper or
Rippa? Yeah, because his name's Young Rippa.
Yeah, with the A, not a
No hard R.
No hard R on the Ripperverse. But yeah, so this is ISOM. This is issue number 1.
What does that stand for?
I think it's a name of some sort of. I should have looked that up.
Sucking on my fill in the blank.
It has some. I know there is some kind of spiritual connotation to it, but I think that's just gonna tie into the story. That's probably gonna have to do with where his powers come from if you're putting that into the design.
Right.
Because people were bitching about that. But basically, he put the pre-order up recently. And he got $1 million in one day.
Yeah.
First day was $1 million.
That was crazy, dude.
In 5 days, he had $2 million, and I think it's 2 weeks later now.
He was up to like 3
Or
point
$3 million is what we're at in
Which is
pre-sales.
But
Which-
PayPal,
Wait, did I put the other thing on there?
I think we got the
I
other
only
thing
found one article about this. So fucking all the PayPal pre-sales are being put on hold now because he's allegedly affiliated with hate groups. Is the connotation
Which
there?
is demonstrably false.
It's just not true. Like, it's just 100% not true. Like, he's just a YouTuber. Like, he's literally just a YouTuber.
no.
Like,
I highly recommend his content. Honestly,
Like,
he's fucking.
so,
He's
like,
pretty legit. Like
he just
he spits facts, and you know what I appreciate about, because people are like trying to say, because this is one of the things. Who was it? I think it was like on like Tim Pool or whatever the other day, where it's like they kind of laid it out like this. It's like it only goes in one direction. Like, if you hang out with a right-wing person, that makes you right-wing. But it's like, if a right-wing person hangs out with a left-wing person, that doesn't make the right-wing person left-wing.
It makes the
It makes the left-wing person right-wing. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? So it's like, he's on Blaze TV as a contributor, but honestly, the fact that he's on Blaze TV as a contributor, I think is good, because he's changing everybody's fucking minds. The fact that I will give Blaze TV credit because, like, I mean, Glenn Beck, like, I feel like pretty, like, neutral about Glenn Beck. I mean, he's definitely, like, has some pretty boomer takes sometimes, but, like, he's whatever. But I'm like, I can sense them getting better. And since Eric July and Michael Malice have been part of Blaze TV doing contributorships there, they've pushed, it seems like, all of the staff there, all the other contributors and hosts, into this more, like, sort of anarchist, like libertarian direction, which I'm like, good. I'm like, fucking take that shit over.
It's because he's a fucking brilliant dude, and a lot of the points he makes, he can back up logically as to why he got there, not just fucking like regurgitating bullshit.
Because I see a lot of the people like, you know, like who are on there, like Sarah Gonzalez or like some of these other hosts, like who used to be way more like back to blue type of just like, you know, regular ass kind of like BoomerCon takes. Like I see them shifting way, like especially after like all the shit that happened in the last couple of years, and especially after like Uvalde and all this stuff. There, he's like pushing them in like a direction where I'm like, dude, I'm like, if this is what the new like conservative movement is, I'm like, good. Anti-war, anti-cop, anti-state, you know, pro sort of like national divorce or like, you know, some form of like decentralization.
We were talking about parallel economy is like a new thing. This is a big step towards that too, because frankly, again, I haven't seen like, you know, when I was in school, bro, I legit wrote a report about Image Comics and how it was a huge deal when it came out, bro, because they straight up walked away from Marvel. All of Marvel's artists walked and just said, nope, we're gone. And then they just got their own money and did it themselves and took a shit on the game. Right. And this is very clearly what's about to happen here, because this is just the first title too. This isn't even like this is going to be their only comic book. They're about to have a bunch of different shit. And I mean, just the fact of how it's doing already, I'm definitely interested. I'm not like shitting my pants. I haven't pre-ordered it myself personally yet, but I mean, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. No. I just haven't got around to it. I mean, I fucking should actually. Right. I'll probably fucking wait till like a second print or something. Or I'll maybe if there's like a couple issues out. I just don't like getting singles at a time, especially on pre-order, because like I got Skin Crawl recently, and it just takes forever to get the second one because it's all like, you know, like that's like a Kickstarter comic though, so that's a little different. But
so do you know if he's doing the art for this himself?
He is not. No, it's not him. But it's people that used to work for DC, and he actually just wrote an article recently too. I should have put it out there. It's hella funny because he's talking about like what made him want to be a part of this.
Who?
The artist for this.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like
the artist for this?
I forgot his name. He's not like a super like household name. Like so I don't even know who.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell.
Hopefully he's about to be.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, he was saying, you know, he's like, all this woke stuff ends up being like racist as fuck because they don't like, you know, they care more about putting the message out there that they will literally treat the person who is of that group like shit to get it done.
Yeah, right.
You know, and it's still, again, I hate to be like capitalism, but it's industry, you know, in like big industry, you know, like I'm not particularly anti-capitalism, but big industry is fucked up. They don't care about you. They care about the product, the data, and the sales.
They present these concepts to you like you're some sort of baby that needs to be spoon-fed all the while, like all the subtext is just clearly fucked up, and it's like against the people that they're trying to supposedly fucking help.
Well, and it's like the fact that, I mean, we've talked about before, you know, how they're just giving all, like, it's like, oh, what if we just made this character black? What if we just made Thor a woman? What if we just did that? You know what I mean? Like, they're just giving everyone the scraps and, like, the little hand-me-down characters, whatever. And it's like, why not create a new character? And everybody's been dying for that, itching for that. And this is finally what it is. And then you say, like, ooh, capitalism. But it's like, bam, this is capitalism.
No, this is it right too. Exactly.
It's like, and looks like it's doing real well. If PayPal will fucking let it, you know, let it happen.
When you got a successful black man that's actually doing something to potentially change the fucking playing field immediately, is like, no, it's a hate group.
And doing it himself and not like relying on like big donors or big like venture capitalists or like Shark Tank or like
Shark Tank
or whatever, you know. We're nothing against Shark Tank, but
no, Shark Tank's lit.
But you know, it's like this is like largely. I mean, was it a Kickstarter or was it?
It was not a Kickstarter. Because the thing is, he even said that he was talking about it on his channel. Which again, his whole thing too, he like did like a whole mission statement video about like what the company like, you know, what his goals are. He's like talking about like, you know, just wanting to be transparent with what's going on with the company too, and he's already been pretty good about that with this whole PayPal situation. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like they like, I don't know. It's very interesting. Like I'm definitely stoked. It looks like it's going to be at least like an original fucking thing, because this is how you get things like The Boys. Like The Boys is blowing up right now. It's like you think if they didn't take a chance on letting a weird British motherfucker make the edgiest comic book ever, you know, we now we have this fucking show. You know.
You know what I saw?
Sorry, I'll just say like Mark Miller, like with Wanted and shit, but he did Old Man Logan, Wanted, Civil War, Marvel Civil War, Kingsman, Kick-Ass.
Shit.
all of those are movies now.
Right.
Like cultural, like cornerstone movies, because they let someone do something different, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah, it's cool.
I'm really liking the sort of like dark undertones that I'm getting just from the art here.
Yeah,
like,
our style looks cool.
I like the more mature takes
Mhm.
in the comic book space.
Yeah, no, and
especially.
that's where they work best. The medium isn't for kids, and it's getting fucking watered down, bro.
That's why The Boys is killing it so hard right now, dude.
Big
Well,
time.
and it's funny because The Boys is like, you know, it's under Amazon, which is just like, oh, you know, big giant like soulless corporation. But sometimes, like, okay, I saw like this. There's this old like interview with Frank Zappa, right?
Mhm.
And he was like, back in the day, in like the 50s and 60s, for music, you know, you would get all of these. You would get a lot of weird stuff that would come out because all of the record label executives of that time were like these old, you know, cigar chomping old guys. They're like, I don't fucking know. I don't listen to this fucking music. Who knows? Hey, take a chance on it. Let's see if it makes money. Like, that was their mentality. They're like, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
But then later on, as things got like, you know, all these like hippies like grew up and like became the new record label executives and things like that, or like film executives, they're like, no, I don't like your new idea. That's not what's hip. That's not what the kids are into. That's not what, because I know, because I'm the final arbiter of taste, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, you get these young fucks who think they know shit, and you get all these like, again, like these like, now with comic books and with video games and all that shit, you get all these fucking like douchey like Twitter like college kids that grow
Yeah.
up and then they get high level positions in these companies, you know, and they're all full of this fucking brainwashing bullshit, and then they think they're like the ultimate tastemakers in the industry, and it's like, it's almost better like to let a fucking, it's in a fucked up way, it's almost better to let a giant fuck faceless corporation just be like, I don't know, we'll try it, let's throw some fucking money at it,
Yeah.
let's see what it does. We don't know, I don't know, yeah, sure,
I
give it
think
a shot.
Amazon's been really good about that too, because they've had a
Strong
shit ton of
example.
failed projects. Like
Mhm.
most of their gaming studio projects have failed, but they took massive chances at huge amounts
Yeah.
of funding to produce these games that ultimately just fucking went nowhere. So
Right.
I do appreciate that. Like,
Right? It's like there's some kind of truth to it.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, let's
we
see
got a
here.
little
Let's
more
see
on this
here.
stuff.
Oh, which by
So,
the
yeah.
way, this is the only article I can find on it, which is hilarious because look at the side, bro. This
Yeah, it's probably kind of hard to see
New
on
York
here,
Times
but yeah.
heavily criticized over cannibalism and has this like some anime chick as
Right.
the fucking thing. Was it China man's urinary problem has doctors
Dot,
and
dot,
then-
dot.
dot with the fucking
It's
thing.
like a weird-
Georgia shooting breaks out over disastrous. Yeah, you can't even really see
It's
it
all
on
just
there.
anime
It's all just
headlines.
anime.
Yeah, I don't know if I
headlines.
trust this.
Yeah, I don't trust this site, but I couldn't find any other article on it. But anyways, whatever.
That's fucking
Whatever.
deep, though.
We don't even need to stay on this, but
Yeah.
it just I thought that was funny as fuck.
It's
so I had
called
to-
hentai and it's art.
Exactly.
So,
Alright, so let's see
sort
here,
of
though.
tied into this though.
Oh, he's got haters, bro, because this is Black Sands. This is the direct competition with him. This fool, Manuel Godoy, previously he got a good deal on Shark Tank. He got like a $500K deal, and he's all, I'm the shit, I'm #1, me, bitch, for doing a Shark Tank deal, and then fucking Eric July done blew him out the water in like a fucking week. And so I asked him on Instagram, I directly asked him, I said, oh, how y'all feeling about the Rippaverse launch? And then his response is right over here. He's like, I don't pay attention to conservative news. Anything promoted by 4chan is dead to me. And then,
cringe, bro.
and then fucking, you know, people were obviously like, yeah, fuck it. You know, it was like, it was a war zone, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
comments,
I
yeah.
started a battle with this fucking comment right here. He deleted this and like the whole thread that followed this, by the way, too. I wish I got screenshots of the
dude.
whole thing. That post does not have comments. Comments are not allowed on that
Yeah,
post
they're gone.
anymore. Yeah, so he's fucking, yeah, dude, he's big, man. He's fucking livid. You can fucking tell.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, his entire platform spits conservative talking points. Why do you think they love him? I think there's a little bit of that. You know, people can't help but be fucking contrarian and be like, oh, like, he's political. But, like, and I kind of don't like that. I saw him, that the whole Rippaverse is being promoted as, like, anti-woke. And, like, you see a lot of that where they're like, new anti-woke comic. And it's all like, I think he even said, like, that's not the point. Like, the point
Yeah.
is that, like, I'm just trying to make, like, a comic that's its own thing, you know?
Because
Like,
even all of like Marvel and DC stuff, it's like there's some woke stuff in there, but it's like they're not necessarily woke movies or like necessarily woke comics. Like a lot of the time, it's like you definitely a lot of the people involved in the companies are super woke and are spitting that stuff all over the place. You know, whatever. Like all of the stars of the movie, Mark Ruffalo and like you know all these people are like going ham on Twitter, spitting their woke stuff, but it's like. the movies themselves aren't necessarily woke or like aren't designed for a woke audience or whatever. So it's like, but neither is this, you know. It's like, or neither is Not Black Sands. I don't know if Black Sands has like an overtly woke kind of message or
it's a
whatever.
very We Was Kings vibe.
It does. It does look a little bit in that.
Well, the thing is though too is my thing is that Eric July has said too. He's all like, buy my comic. I don't care who the fuck you are, bro. If you enjoy the comic, let's rock.
Right.
Whereas this guy, Manuel Godoy specifically, has been like, don't fucking buy my comic. It's not for you, Whitey. It's like, you know, like, and he's like, oh, what is here? Go to the next slide too. This is how Manuel Godoy feels about Eric July, by the way, too. I believe he posted this. No comments. You can't comment on this post, by the way, of course, either.
Yeah, from like a couple weeks ago.
I believe I made myself clear that my audience is 100% different from his. No, it's actually not, because I've read some Black Sands myself. I respect them as a brand, and I respect what they're doing, being original. And I'm also interested in Islam, so you're 100% wrong already.
Right.
You know, there's tons of overlap. People that like comics, and that's why this political shit's a problem, bro. You need to respect a medium for what it is. That's like saying, like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't like...
Respect the people that are paying money for your fucking products. How about that? Instead of hating on the people that are making your career possible. How about that?
It's like, hopefully no one will ever confuse us again. He has an extremely conservative base of supporters. I have a black base of supporters. The two don't mix well, and that is why I have to define in no uncertain terms that he is not like me in any way. Let him continue to dominate in conservative outfits, but don't fall for the black man starting his own nonsense. This is a politics movement and nothing more.
How fucking wrong could you possibly be?
That just shows that you just don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you don't know who or what you're talking about. Like, straight up is what that means.
And it's like, why would you be like, oh, I have a black base of... It's like, why are you trying to intentionally limit your own sales of your own product? Or like, to be like, oh, like, well, it's like fine. It's like, I mean, I probably wasn't gonna read it anyways. I probably won't read either of these things anyways, because I'm not like that fucking into either, but like, it's like, well, especially now that you're just like, oh, I have a black fan base. I'm like, it's like, okay, so the message is just like, fuck you honkies or whatever. It's like, not necessarily, but like,
well, he's saying fuck you to black people too. Not only
unless
young
you're
right, but here too.
Unless you're liberal.
Straight up, he's like, the black base of supporters versus the conservative base of supporters harkens back clearly to when like Joe Biden said that the fucking minority kids are just as smart as the white kids. How is that any different?
Or when he said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Exactly.
Like, you know, it's just like, it's racist.
It's pure racism.
That's racist as fuck, bro. Like, and it's like, okay, we did the whole racist ice cream thing. We were fucking around, like, you know, being terrible. That's the joke. Okay, this isn't a joke. This isn't a joke.
No, he's dead serious.
He's dead ass serious right
He's
now.
got clenched
He's like,
butthole.
yeah, no, for real. He's gritting his fucking teeth and saying, I'm not like him. He's not like me. Fuck him. Fuck you if you like him. Like, you know, and it's just like, what the fuck, bro? Like it's just, it's funny because that's how you respond to direct competition. You know what I mean? Well, this is direct competition. It's a black-owned comic book creator. This is your direct competition, and this is how you're responding to this? Interesting, you know? Like,
well, it's like what you said earlier when he got on Shark Tank and he thought he was the shit. This is a clear indicator of narcissism in the form of you're either with me or you're against me.
This feels very narcissistic. I'll say that for sure.
It's like
I really wanted to like his comment, but he's a piece of shit online, bro. Like, he's a fucking asshole online. He's just not constructive. Like, he's just fucking... Like, it's just like I kind of, like, it is narcissism. I get that vibe for fucking sure, bro. Like, it's very, like, mentally ill tirades of, like straw man, like, hella straw man arguments all the time. And I'm all like, nobody says that. That's not, like, realistic. Right. And it's like, too, I've seen him, like, talk shit to, like, Egyptian people? Like, people who live in Egypt currently?
Oh, you mean the subject matter of which he is writing?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen, dude, he literally, like, has, like, attacked and, like, berated and gone on, like, rants, like, about Egyptian people. Like, he's all like, y'all are some colonizers too. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it is. It's got a very intricate history, but it's complicated, bro. All of history is complicated. There's, you know, it's not good guys, bad guys. It's everybody's a piece of shit and shit happens. That's history, motherfucker.
But this guy, only the Siths deal in absolutes, which is an absolute, by the way, but just ignore that. 100% different. You can't say just like that kind of shit with absolute blanket statement certainty without just making a fucking fool.
And it's also you can't control what your audience is. You can't say my audience is this, and it's like you don't know who your audience is. Like, you know what I mean?
It might be like fucking just a bunch of queer motherfuckers who
And let me
Or
tell
like secretly Nazi occultists or something. You don't fucking know, bro.
Let me tell you too, though, bro. The war in the comments. There's a reason he turned off the comments because people started saying like, "You don't know shit about the Rittenhouse thing, do you?"
Mm-hmm.
They started calling him out. They're like, "You don't know shit about." He went out there to shut up the Black Lives Matter protesters, and it's like, bro, like it was. 100% of that incident was on video, bro. Like, you don't know shit. You obviously don't know shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially too, it's like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it's so, like, it's just clear, like, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. And it's like, and if you don't know, don't go for it.
Right.
Just don't acknowledge it. You don't have to. You really don't.
It's such just fool energy that you go into a situation like this big dick swinging and have zero fucking, like, anything to back what you're saying up. It's
like
the bravado is like absurd.
Yeah, it is absurd, bro. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, watch, bro. Like, I cannot wait to see this battle right here. This is glorious. This is what it's all about, though. To be for real, this is
the parallel economy shit.
This is what we're talking about. Bro. It's like,
well, and this is why Eric July needs to actually join. What is it? Is Dan Bongino, a conservative commentator, and Rumble have gotten together to create basically a PayPal alternative that's called Parallel Economy, and I'm like, dude, Eric July needs to get on that shit. He needs to stop fucking with PayPal in general. I understand why you want to stay on PayPal because it's like the biggest platform for it.
Yeah.
But it's like, if they're gonna fuck, this wasn't even the first time that PayPal fucked with them too.
Well, see,
They shut them down before, like
this kind of shit makes me concerned too, because like the nature of our show, and we all essentially have our own like sub businesses that we'd like to be running or do run, and personally, I use PayPal as my main financial platform.
Right.
So if somebody just happens to decide to fucking like try and associate us or me with like a hate group or anything like that, it's like they could just put my payment on hold, and then I don't have the fucking fan base of the Ripperverse to just come back and like try to fight it. I'm just done. That's the end of me. I'm over.
No, exactly.
So it's concerning. As a second side note, I do like the name Parallel Economy. I'm glad they didn't come up with something fucking retarded.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is too, I mean, this is just what needs to happen to break up monopolies, bro. Everybody loves to talk about like, oh, I'm anti-capitalism, but then you'll just fucking jerk off for the fucking monopolies, bro.
Yeah.
Like PayPal, like fucking Facebook, like fucking Twitter, like fucking
They're like,
Disney.
Shut down that black man. Shut him down.
No, it's fucked up, bro. And it's like, again, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
You don't have a right to be black if you have the wrong opinion, apparently. That's just the vibe I get from
Yeah,
this
no,
nonsense.
exactly. It's like, I don't know. Like, there's definitely a lot of that going around where it's just like, yeah, if you don't share these political opinions, you're not a real member.
You're
of
a race traitor.
Hey,
Yeah.
Watch though, once the monopolies see the kind of money something like this will bring in, they're gonna fucking start turning heel on some of this shit, bro. For real.
Well, and I wish Black Sand's the best too. Like in terms of their,
I don't want them to fail. I want to watch
if
it.
it's a good product,
it's gonna be an
it's a
anime.
good product,
I want to watch it. It's gonna be. They're trying to get it made into like an anime.
It's good.
It's gonna be tight. Like
it's nothing but beneficial for PayPal to have him on their platform because they take a percentage of all of his sales.
Exactly.
Every single one. It's like 3 to 4%.
And how can you say it's not like insidious and nefarious too? It's not just about business at that point. It's very clearly about control.
Yeah.
Like
well, and the fact that they're trying to make like gamers and the comic book fans into be like this political fucking movement or whatever. It's like these people literally don't want to fucking even think about politics or whatever. It's like you forced them into this, you dragged them into this, and now you're gonna fucking reap what you sow.
Weaponizing one of the only pure mediums fucking left.
Comic books are like one of the last like real like good escapism things, and it's like look at the fucking comic book industry is being destroyed by fucking manga and anime.
Yeah.
For good reason, because manga and anime, they're just like, yeah, we'll still have big old titties. Yeah, we're still gonna, we're still gonna do shit the way that you like it. We're gonna actually serve the fucking fans instead of like shitting on your own fan base. Like, imagine being like, if you're like, oh, I like Black Sands, but then you're like, look at this fucking, this guy's like talking shit about me, like indirectly, or it's not lining up with him.
It's like too, like there was like this issue of Batman recently where he's all like, oh, like these people are looting, but these buildings are insured, so I can't bother to take care of them. They'll be fine. And it's all like, imagine if like your building got destroyed and like your family member got hurt during like a riot and some shit, bro. And then now fucking Batman is fucking saying, oh, fucking it's fine, whatever. Because it's like that's hella just like, like I could not. I mean, I couldn't even imagine like the level of like pain that
I'm sure there was I'm sure there was probably a couple black-owned comic book shops that got fucked up in the last couple of years with riots and COVID shutdowns and all that kind of stuff.
You guys remember the video during the like George Floyd riots where it was an older guy just trying to protect his shop and he had like a fire extinguisher or something.
I remember that.
And they fucking bricked him in the head.
Bricked him in the head, bro.
It's like, oh yeah, I can't be bothered because they're insured. It's like, yeah, well, what about the literal like physical violence?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, no, that's okay.
That was fucking horrible,
because
bro.
He's white, and also
he's white. That was the most horrible. That was one of the most horrible things I've like ever seen.
It was really hard to watch.
He was a really old man, and he was really fighting just to protect his business.
See, and this is the problem. We were like, okay, we're past the news segment. Anyways, onto the lighthearted stuff.
This is what they do. This is what they do.
This is what the fuck they do.
This is what they do.
They fucking take every single type of media and like make it this fucking battleground. It's like this cultural battleground. It's like, dude, can we not just like video games and comic books and things?
Yeah, dude.
I want to escape. And it's like that's why I'm just like almost just like disconnected from like.
But no, this one is a very political. Like this is like a frontline culture war kind of thing. So that's why it got political. I mean, you can see that's a political picture right there. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like the entire political climate right now is just one fat fucking false dichotomy. It's bizarre how they're just like, you're either conservative or you're Democrats.
They're trying to push men against women.
I'm dead, bro. Because
bro,
I was in the store the other day at the corner store, bro, and there was this older like Mexican cat, and he's just like, he was talking to the fucking the cashier about it, and he's all like, nah, bro. He's like, I seen this shit, bro. I know exactly what this is. He's like, motherfuckers out here gangbanging, bro. He's like, they're out here, they're talking, oh, you Democrat, you Republican, huh? You Trump, you Biden. He's all like, motherfucker, I'm a Norteño, I'll fuck you up. He's like, that's what I am, bro. And I was like, I'm not a Norteño, by the way. I'm not. It's a quote. I didn't say that. The guy said that. But fucking, that's, it's really what it's become. It's like straight gang warfare. And that's why I said, dude, if you're out there fighting in the street during riots and during protests, bro, you should get charged with gang violence.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
you should.
Totally.
If you're fucking openly identifying with that shit and you're saying this is what I'm fighting for, gang violence charge. That's what that should be. That's what that should be.
Bro, it makes so much sense because if everybody is a fucking like hate group, then what comes after that? When there's no groups, what is there? When everybody breaks down into nothing, that's when you can rebuild everything back into New World Order, into a perfect unity.
All right, so let's keep it rolling. Let's see what's next here. Oh, what y'all think? Yeah, we got to play the fucking Multiversus beta. It just started. It just came out today. Just a little bit, only a couple rounds each. I was not happy at first. I just want to say that. It took me a while to get on. Honestly, I had to just turn it off and come back because the servers are so busy. But I don't know, man. I think gameplay wise, after at first it was choppy as fuck, and then it kind of cleared up a little later. I feel like the servers got up and running a little better. It feels okay, but I just hate the free-to-play menus and interface and all the visuals. It just assaults your eyes so much. Maybe I'm just getting old, but I'm like, fuck, bro. This is too much. There's so many menus and fucking options to select. I'm like, bro, let me just pick a fool and beat some ass,
the actual graphics themselves look okay. It's just a lot of the UI stuff looks really fucking clunky to me.
Yeah, like you're saying, they take too much from the JRPG sort of arena with all the HUD. It's a little much. Like the nameplates don't need a fucking health bar on them when there's already a health bar on the screen.
Yeah.
You don't need to have these long ass nameplates. You can condense it down into an abbreviated fucking name. Make it simpler. And it's too much fucking clusterfuck.
There was shit too. There was a point where someone shot a projectile and then it dodged and then it just says dodge on screen. It's all why do you need to say dodge on screen? I fucking dodged it. That's not good. That's so bad.
You don't need a giant text indicator. What Smash does really well, I think, is they have the character flash. The character literally just does a subtle flash. And for the longest time, I didn't even know this happened until somebody pointed it out to me.
Right.
That's how good the visual cues are in that game. You gotta study.
I don't know. I mean, this I think has potential as a sort of Smash competitor kind of thing. It's still just came out, and you guys were saying too about the Nickelodeon one, because we played that one when it first came out, and it was kind of rough, but it seems like they kind of improved it since then, because that's how all video games are now, is games as a service. So it's it's just okay, it's just gonna be shit for 6 months and then come back and it'll be playable by the time that no one cares about it anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and then it's too, they're banking on years, 2 years from now, more people are gonna pick it up, and I don't know. I think this one has a little bit more potential than like a Nickelodeon one because it's just such a like pretty much anything that was in Ready Player One can be in this game.
Yeah, it's a huge universe.
There was a lot of fucking shit in that movie. So that, you know, just the appeal, the wider appeal, I feel like, you know, we'll keep this alive for a while. And then if they improve the gameplay, they need to change some of the HUD stuff, dude. I am not fucking with it. Like, it's bad. Like, it's too much on my eyes.
The ultimate deal breaker. No D-pad movement.
Dude, they need to change that. They're gonna have to. There's no way people aren't mad about that, bro. Like,
zero.
Like, we don't even care that much, and we're pretty fucking, like, we don't even care that much, and, like, we're both like, what the fuck? No D-pad? Like, what the hell?
Like, the first thing I noticed.
I only use D-pad during Smash.
Like, I was trying, I remember I was like, what the fuck? Why, like, my control's not working? I was like, oh, shit. Like, that's a big deal. Like, yeah, I do
There's gotta be a way to... There wasn't not?
Nope, there wasn't. I went through every single setting in the control menu.
Yeah, that's fucked, bro. I do like how you can kind of use the stick, though, to, like, quickly do, like, combos. I kind of like that, you know? You can, like, swing it for the fast combo, and then, like, you know, like on Smash, how you can do... But instead of it being, like, your side smash, it's your combo. Like, that's pretty cool. Right. So you can, like, flick the stick a bunch and be like...
See, the problem is in the feedback response you get. With the D-pad, you have a 0 state and a 100 state. And that's it. There's no in between. With an analog stick, you have 0 and then every number up to 100.
Yeah. Right.
So
like,
if you hit the left button, there's that fucking millisecond, maybe a millisecond and a half or whatever that costs you frame time where you're getting to that 100% value to execute a move. And that's fucking not okay in competitive play.
It's hard to tell if they're trying to actually make this a serious competitive game or
not. Right now, this is not ready for esports at all. Like,
no.
Not even close.
No. Well, too, like, what the fuck was going on with the Iron Giant, too, bro? Like, homie had, like, a weird, like...
Looks all claymation.
Like, he looks all, like, stop motion, which I'm like, why? That movie's gorgeous. That movie does not, like... That's not stop motion at all. That's, like, the peak of, like, 2D hand-drawn animation. Like, for fucking sure. That was, like, literally right before they started doing CGI, you know?
I'm hoping it's just a bug.
It looked wrong. Like, it looked fucked up. Like, the Iron... I think his model's just too big, and it fucks up the game. Like,
something.
Because he's way bigger than everybody else. Like,
and again, we're playing on a base PS4.
On PS4, sure, yeah. I have no... Well, we were watching PS5 gameplay, and it did look way better.
Yeah,
it did look way better. But, I mean, also, too, come on. I mean, you're going to make a free-to-play game? It's not like the graphics are that crazy.
No, exactly.
They're really not. It looks like it could come out on fucking 360.
Well, the fucking thing that's annoying, and the reason they made it a free-to-play game is because the Warner Bros. Universe is so fucking expansive. They can give you 5 characters on rotation, and you'll just have to buy every single one of those characters for like $5 a piece. I don't think there's a way to unlock them, not as far as I've seen. I've only played a couple
I unlocked
rounds,
Wonder Woman.
Oh, you unlocked Wonder Woman? Mm-hmm.
They might. I mean, I have no doubt it's on rotation too. But
playing for like 1 million hours.
Yeah, exactly. That type shit.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yeah, or you could just pay to win.
Yep.
I don't know.
I think
it has potential, but I do like how it at least has like the sounds and music and stuff from the actual things. Like that's
they don't have any licensing issues.
The licensing stuff is a lot better than the Nickelodeon stuff. Was pretty rough when it came out.
Right.
I don't know. Could be good.
I think it's cool. Who do you think it's got potential? Oh yeah, since we got they already got the first 2 characters that got added onto the roster though. Hit the next slide real quick. Fucking LeBron James and Rick and Morty are the first 2 characters that are kind of in the season 1 add-on that you got to pay for.
Right.
I think Rick and Morty could be cool as a duo character, but I really wanted to see them split.
I wanted Rick and Morty. I don't know why they didn't do that. Like if it says one character, I feel like that doesn't even like respect the show, to be honest, because like Morty's his own character, big time, and you know, especially people who watch that show. Everybody knows Rick and Morty fans are fucking crazy. So, like, you know, like, I mean, like, and he's his own character. He's not just fucking the sidekick. He's really not. He's the fucking co-star of the show. Like,
okay, what's annoying, too, is I predict that they're going to have Rick and Morty as the one character and then introduce other characters in the show as their own individual character. Right.
Like probably, Bird person, Phoenix person.
Yeah.
Probably got to do Squanchy would be tight. Squanchy would be tight. Fucking... Yeah, but LeBron too. I don't care. I like the LeBron's in the game. I think that's fucking hilarious.
I'm not.
It's fine, bro. He's like the ultimate sellout. It's good. Who else?
Sure.
Who else you guys think could be in this though? Just a little speculation here.
Wow, they need to throw some like horror movie shit.
I know. I was like Pennywise for sure. Could be good. Pennywise could be good.
Absolutely.
Beetlejuice could work. Yeah, I think that actually is. fucking
Harry Potter and shit.
Oh, actually, yeah.
As much as I'm not like that convinced with Harry Potter, it definitely belongs to be in.
Could
Yeah, no, I feel like he could be like a cool zoner. You feel me? Like cool, like Leviosa, like lift the pick pulls up and yeet him, like he'll shoot a little beam or whatever. The fucking I don't know Harry Potter. Fucking let's see who else. I thought of some people for this too. I can't remember.
The BB is just so expansive. It's hard for me to.
Oh, Jon Snow. We're saying Jon Snow from fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Fucking. Fuck.
If they don't fucking have Peter Dinklage as whatever the fuck his
Oh
character
yeah, Peter
is.
Dinklage. I'd be down to play as Peter Dinklage, bro. Tyrion Lannister. Yeah, Tyrion Lannister. Tyrion Lannister. There we go.
I didn't even watch.
I know. I didn't watch that.
I watched
show
4 seasons and I forgot. So
you would think I would watch that show. I didn't.
They're doing the
it's
spin-offs now.
whatever.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
whatever.
I heard that. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
By season 4, I'm just like, fucking, this is too frustrating.
Yeah.
It would be stupid, but I mean, King Kong could be cool. They got the rights to that. They got the rights to that.
Wait, is Godzilla WB?
No, because it's complicated. You know it is. It's all tricky. Licensing. That's Toho.
They should just have Peter Jackson.
Fuck it.
Just
Run
as
it.
Peter Jackson.
Just run it. Oh yeah.
Wait. No, Lord of the Rings is WB.
No.
But he directed King Kong.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna. Wait.
No, I'm trying to think of who even has Lord of the
They
Rings.
should get some MK characters in there.
They could. They really could actually. I think they're good. They're good. No, I think they could. Because
Like
you can put MK in T games, but you can't put T games in MK. You feel
Right.
me? So
Yeah,
they
you
could
can't,
do
right.
Sub-Zero. They'll probably do Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
That'd be
Probably.
cool.
Yeah. Probably do. Yeah. They'll probably. Dude, easy
be
money
fun.
for them. Anyways, speaking of
a lot of member berries.
yeah. That's the point, though. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Makes
we
me
got.
want to pull up like a list because I know there's a lot of great shit there, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
a lot of potential.
Let's see what else here too. You mentioned Lord of the Rings, though, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, hit the fucking.
What the hell?
So this is fucking the Lord of the Rings show. It's about to be mess.
And if you couldn't tell if you couldn't figure with the tell is going with what's happening here, it's fucked up.
This
Why
is.
does he look like he's about to spit a fucking like 8-mile freestyle right now?
Bro, looks like he's about to spit on a cock and suck it.
Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
Hey yo.
I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. Looks like
Yeah.
Yanni Visser, bro. That's what this motherfucker looks like, bro. Yeah, so this is what Sauron's supposed to look like. Apparently, allegedly, everybody thinks it's Sauron, and I think it is. That's the kind of thing you would tease in a trailer for a Lord of the Rings
Young
show.
Sauron.
That's pretty raw. But like he just looks so whatever, you know. Like I don't know. Like I mean,
It's in his Anakin face.
it's supposed to.
Yeah.
But like, here's the thing, and I'm gonna get a little Tolkien nerd, because okay, just backing up real quick. Tolkien lore is even more fucking like Tolkien nerds go way harder than Star Wars nerds. They go way harder than Marvel nerds.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, there's only books, so these motherfuckers dig.
It's a biblical text.
Yeah, these fools dig in, so you can't really fuck up some of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing with Sauron, he's a very Lucifer style character. You know, he's supposed to be like. You know, when he's in like his human form, he's supposed to be like that Squidward meme where he's all like, "Oh no, he's hot!" Like, you know, like he's supposed to be like just charming as fuck, hella charismatic. Like, you know, he's supposed to be able to like deceive you, you know. But this whole like, I can kind of see how they're going with that, but he just looks like a sniveling little fuck, you know.
Yeah, he
like,
looks too angsty to be that like a golden child at all.
No, it's exactly. It's supposed to be
like-
the golden boy, the secret. Like he's all like, "Hey, everybody, I got you these sick rings, bro. Everybody take a ring. It's all good. I'm here. I made everyone rings. Look how benevolent. I'm a good guy." You know, like I think that would require too much effort on their part to try to write a fucking character that is that manipulative. Because he's on Palpatine's level of fucking manipulation. You know, like he's one of the fucking best. I mean, just that design too. I know it's from the movie, but God, that design is so good. Just Dark Lord fucking just holds up so well. You know.
You know, at the end of the day, I'm not hating. I think whoever this dude is probably can pull it off. Like they picked him for a reason.
I think
we'll
just
see.
it's a little
There seems like
weird.
there's a lot of problems with the.
Yeah, like I don't expect the writing to be anywhere near the level it needs to be.
No.
Yeah.
For I'm sure as an actor, I mean, if they gave him long hair, made him hit the gym a bit, he'd probably I can see it. But
I think the screenshot might be a little out of context too.
probably.
He might have some of the aspects we're looking for. We're just not seeing the full like scope of things right now. But
We'll see.
It's curious.
Yeah, that whole show is going to be a mess. I said that Amazon should have done an animated anthology with different stories from different sections of the Tolkien lore.
Yeah.
That would have paid homage to like the Ralph Bakshi movie, which is like a super important movie in general that just slept on. And then the whole fucking the Peter Jackson trilogy fucking borrowed from the Ralph Bakshi movie a lot. So I think that's what I think they should have done.
I think it worked well for Star Wars when they did it.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Amazon,
the boys did the same thing too.
Yeah.
Like different animation styles telling different stories, bro.
Although people seem to like that one a little bit less. I thought it was good.
I thought it was fine. I mean, it wasn't that as good as the Star Wars one, but even the Star Wars one was, all right. But like they could have done it with the Lord of the Rings one. It would have been sick. Like the Lord of the Rings anime right now, people would fucking eat that shit up, bro.
Shit, yeah.
Lord of the Rings anime, people would fuck with that.
Especially if they got some like Castlevania type motherfuckers to do the art, like
make it dark, gritty, creepy. Like. Yeah, dude. Because Lord of the Rings is pretty fucking metal, bro. I mean, fuck. Led Zeppelin was writing music about it. Like,
Right.
Yeah. All right. I think we got maybe one or two more things.
One or two more? Let's see.
No!
Oh, yeah. R.I.P. KOTOR remake reported delayed indefinitely.
I heard they were good?
The only Star Wars thing I was like remotely interested in that's coming
God
up.
fucking
It's a
damn.
fucking bummer, but
I've heard it's because...
it might have accidentally been good.
Yeah, they need to stop doing this.
Well, I heard it's because they were having problems with the writing staff, and I think they didn't want to... I think they need to purge their whole writing staff because they realized something bad might happen if they kept the current writing staff. That's what I've heard.
Interesting.
They're having a lot of problems, bro. Star Wars, again, that's another one. Nobody wants to touch it with a 10-foot pole except the people that want to actively fuck it up,
Yep.
I almost just want to fucking just not even think about Star Wars anymore, bro. It's just like, it's too toxic at this point. I'm just
I know.
like,
It's sad.
I'm just
It's
like,
like
I
fucking-
just almost just want to just be like, alright.
Plan
Go back and play the original KOTOR and forget this fucking shit ever happened, dude.
Fallen Order 2's coming out, though. I feel like that's going to be
That
lit.
could be cool.
But
Fallen Order was good.
it's only going to be on next gen. So gotta get PS5 soon. Fuck it.
Or buy a fucking PC and then not have to worry about generations.
I might. I mean, I'm trying to get a PC at some point.
Yeah, PC
Make
game.
videos. Alright, let's see what else here. All these fucking Little Miss Sunshine memes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I picked up. I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's not that funny. It's alright. Whatever.
Dude, I just noticed it's LCs all along the bottom of his outfit, bro. How many years, bro? How many years?
Yeah,
What?
That's the thing, yeah.
Oh
That's
my
You haven't
God.
It's
noticed.
an inherent design choice.
Oh shit.
Oh man, we're just running through it
We're
right
running through
now.
Oh yeah.
Fucking just like the staff of Wakanda Forever, apparently.
Oh my gosh.
So, Black Panther without Black Panther. I don't know.
Okay.
I
mean, I'm not inherently mad. It's just gonna be weird, dude. That's like...
I've heard behind the scenes stuff that they are really just trying to make it work, and they're really fighting to just try to figure out how the fuck to make it work.
It seems extremely forced.
Because too, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's like his sister becomes Black Panther in the comics, like years ago they had that, so that's always been a thing. Because he becomes Lord of the Dead is what happens. He becomes fucking like King of the Dead. Like T'Challa in the comics becomes King of the Dead. Which I don't know how you would I don't know. Maybe they felt weird about that. But that is literally a piece of the lore that they could have integrated somehow.
So you're saying it was just a lucky coincidence that he actually died?
No, I'm not saying it's a lucky coincidence at all. But I'm saying, I heard that they didn't want to do that.
Yes.
But then what's it called? But the actress who's playing Shuri doesn't want to be him like moving. She's like, I don't want to be Black Panther in a bunch of movies moving forward.
Yeah,
she's like,
huge commitment.
She's like, I'll do it for this movie, but I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't feel right,
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
It's a little disrespectful.
So it's just kind of wild, and a lot of people are saying, it's like, what are we gonna do? Not make a second movie? And I'm like,
Yeah,
actually,
don't.
maybe you could just not make a second movie because
it's okay.
like, I mean, maybe they could have just called it Wakanda Forever. Maybe just not Black Panther. Maybe they could have just called it Wakanda Forever. And just make it about Wakanda instead of about... I mean, because that's obviously what it's going to have to be. But it's kind of rough, man. I mean, I don't know. This is tricky. It's kind of like when, Carrie Fisher died and the Star Wars is about to come out.
Right.
I don't know. It's just so rough, man. He's so young, too, and he's the lead role. And
it's rough.
Like, they said, too, they're like, we're not going to, make a...
recast.
They said, we're not going to recast. They said, we're not going to deep fake like a CGI, to write him out, So, which I said, I'm like, you could have made him as like a CGI legacy thing. Do one scene, write him out, and then have him just be King of the Dead there. He's there. He's not dead in lore. Because now you have to kill him off in story, which is what they said they're doing. And that's going to be rough. How are you going to do that?
They're going to break canon?
Showing him at all.
They're breaking canon because he like actually died in real life?
No, they're going to write it. In this movie, he's going to get killed off in the beginning. Allegedly.
So they're breaking the like comic book canon and changing the movie essentially.
It doesn't really matter that it follows the comic book canon, but they have to kill him off in the beginning of this movie.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's kind of distasteful to me. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
To me, I like write him out, but like, dude, like,
maybe they won't kill him off. Maybe they'll just do like a flash forward type deal where it's like several years in the future and then
he's already dead.
Man.
Because they already said like in the trailer too, like his mom is all like, oh, like I've lost like my whole family. What do you know? Like she's going on a tirade about it, and it's like I just I don't know, man. It's gonna be. I mean, that being said, the movie looks gorgeous. It does look like it's gonna. I mean, Wakanda versus Atlantis. Namor's gonna be in it. I'm stoked for that. That's a very interesting character. But this also has to double as a Namor origin movie now too, which is. Tough titties, that is hard, bro.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
It's basically Marvel's Aquaman, but he was actually before. He was before Aquaman. He was like he's the original.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like Aquaman was after Namor.
He was king.
He was king. Yeah. But that's gonna be tough to handle too. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to introduce
the real king of Atlantis.
Yes. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of faith in Marvel shit.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying too. Like the level of writing can't be where it's at for this. The level of writing needs to be up here for this. This needs to be like the best Marvel movie like since like Infinity War for this to work. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't have faith in that right now. It's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, dude.
The circumstances just don't even allow it.
It's unfortunate.
It's so unfortunate. Here at the next slide, though, we got the.
We miss you, Chadwick.
I know we do, bro. It's like that was like the worst gut punch that we all fucking took, like together, like.
Just remember him saying, "I'm dead."
Dude, that was so fucking sad, dude. Like he's all.
It's true, I'm dead.
And they were like, they thought he was like talking about the fucking movie.
Yeah, they thought he was just joking around, but no.
And then when everyone was like clowning on him because it was like Rona times, and he was like, they're like, man, why are you looking so skinny, bro? And then it's like, yeah, it's because he's fucking. Got cancer, like fuck, man. So there's that, and then fucking. I think I just have a shot at Namor's design, which I actually do like. Hit next. I do like the South American kind of influence they're going with him for like Atlantis. I think that's a good way to kind of make the two like touch like the like the African culture kind of crossing over with like the Mesopotamian, like kind of like South American kind of culture like Maya and stuff. I think that'd be a cool intersection, but again, it's just tricky, man. It's just tricky. But yeah, anyways, that's that.
That's that.
Last little thing. I'm excited for this. They announced this at Comic-Con. The Doom That Came to Gotham is going to be an animated movie coming out soon, which is based on, basically a Batman version of The Doom That Came to Sarnath, which is a H.P. Lovecraft story. So we're going to get a cool, trippy fucking H.P. Lovecraft Batman. Yep.
What the fuck?
And hit next. I included some panels from the original comic.
Yo.
The Doom That Came to Gotham.
Yo, what the fuck?
This shit is fire. This is one of my favorites for fucking
I like
sure.
his design too, man.
Dude, it's sick. It's flames. It takes place like in like the 10s and shit too, like back like in like Lovecraftian time.
This is incredible. I never knew this existed.
Yeah, bro, and it's by Mike Mignola who did Hellboy. So this is gonna be fucking sick. Actually, this is probably like my biggest thing from Comic-Con that I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, let's fucking go. I hope they keep it as weird as the comic, and I think this could be a really, really special thing.
Yeah, this kind of shit gets me going.
Yeah. Like this is just some out of context parts for you, not even any Batman-y shit. But yeah, Batman in situations like this. So.
It's just the whole premise is fire. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Like, what is that, bro? What is that? It's a giant noodle monster.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and this story actually does a good job too of like integrating like hella Lovecraftian lore with like hella like Batman lore. Like there's everybody's there, fucking Joker, Two-Face, Bane, Killer Croc, even Etrigan the Demon's in there too, which I think is great. Fucking Etrigan the Demon's in the fucking Batman story. Good stuff. This is gonna be great.
Back.
You can even see the penguins and the Mr. Freeze and shit on the cover, like
Right.
The
Yeah.
coom that came on Gotham.
pretty much.
Basically, that's a giant fucking sentient coom if I've ever seen one. Like Jesus Christ.
Are not all humans just a giant sentient coon?
Yes, we
Pretty
glooped
much,
up into this
In the goop.
impeccable
Risen from the
form.
goop.
We come from the goop and we return to the goop.
Well,
Is that right?
I think
yeah,
that does
we're,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
we're running about an hour 45 right now, so
Hey,
it's
chunky.
a long, it's a chunky boy, but we got into it, you know, with the comic stuff, and it's been a long time, you know. It feels good to get back in the groove of things. I think we were trying to keep this thing going at least once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a easy enough setup to do, and
Yeah,
you know,
low key.
we got it. We got it.
We got the pretty like low key setup, our low key audio setup. Hopefully our mic and everything sounds pretty good. I think it actually might turn out all right.
It'll probably be okay, I think.
Sweet, and then we're gonna go see Nope.
We're gonna see Nope. So maybe we'll try to do a review of that sometime soon too. That would be cool.
Review, see how that goes, and yeah. Once again,
This has been ZUDECAST.
yeah,
It's been
it's been me, Crispy Grooves, out here.
Boy Grody.
It's your boy Robert Ware Music. Thank you for joining us for this entire segment of verbal prolapsing.
Excellent.
Hope to see you back next week. Until then, fuck right off.
Hell yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, and report for hate speech.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.